Have you ever woken up at 3 o'clock a.m. and felt like something was calling you? Something deep within your soul urging you to listen? Or have you ever found yourself awake in the dead of night, unable to fall back asleep, with your mind racing and thoughts running wild? If this has ever happened to you, I'm here to tell you, it's not a coincidence. And the answer is far more profound than you might realize. Let me share something with you that could change your life forever. 3 a.m. is not just another hour on the clock. It's not just a random time you happen to wake up. It is the hour of divine connection, a sacred time when you are closest to your higher self and to God. This hour is powerful. It's a time when the veil between the physical world and the spiritual realm is thinnest, and it's in these moments that your soul is wide open, ready to receive guidance from the divine. You see, when we wake up between 3 and 4 a.m., something magical happens. You are closer to your true self, to your inner wisdom, and to God than at any other time of day. It's when your subconscious mind is the most active, and the veil between this world and the next is at its thinnest. This is a sacred opportunity, an invitation to tap into something higher than yourself. But most people don't realize it. Most people simply roll over and fall back asleep, missing the divine messages that are waiting to be heard. And here's the thing, this moment is not an accident. Why 3 a.m.? From a scientific perspective, it's because of the way our sleep cycle works. Between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., our brains are in a very unique state. We're in REM sleep, a time when our brains are more active than ever. Your dreams are vivid, your thoughts are running wild, and your subconscious mind is at its most receptive, even if you don't remember your dreams. The power of this moment is real. Your mind is wide open. And this, right here, is when you are most connected to the divine. This is when you are most vulnerable to the messages that God, your higher self, or the universe is trying to send you. So what should you do when you wake up at 3 a.m.? The answer is simple. Do not ignore it. Don't just roll over and try to fall back asleep, hoping that the moment will pass. Instead, lean into it. Take a deep breath. Be still. Close your eyes and let yourself be present in that moment. This is a divine invitation. Your higher self is calling you. God is speaking to you, and this is your chance to listen. When you wake up at 3 a.m., don't waste it. This is when you have the most access to your subconscious mind. This is when you can ask for guidance, for clarity, and for wisdom. You have the ability to tune in to what's really going on beneath the surface of your mind. Ask yourself, what is God trying to tell me right now? What message am I being given? You don't need to have all the answers, but taking this moment to reflect, to listen, is the first step in unlocking divine guidance. Let's think about it for a moment. When you wake up at 3 a.m., does it feel different? Does it feel like you're on the edge of something? Like your soul is reaching for something more, something deeper? That's because you are. This is when your spiritual energy is most alive. This is when you are closest to the truth, to your higher calling, and to the purpose you are meant to fulfill. But here's the secret. Most people don't take advantage of this sacred moment. They ignore it. They let the noise of the world drown out what their souls are trying to say. They go back to sleep, and the messages from the divine are lost in the night. But you don't have to be one of them. If you know someone who has been waking up at 3 o'clock a.m., this is not a coincidence. It's a spiritual calling, and they need to hear this before it's too late. Send them this video now, because missing this message could change everything. You've been chosen to experience this moment. Now it's time to do something with it. If you've ever woken up at 3 o'clock a.m. and felt something shift inside you, type "awake" in the comments. Let's see how many of us are stepping into this divine awakening together. Next time you wake up at 3 a.m., don't just ignore it. Don't go go back to sleep. Instead, open your heart. Listen. Pray. Reflect. Ask yourself the hard questions. What is holding you back in life? What fears? What worries? What doubts are preventing you from stepping into your full potential? These are the things your subconscious mind is trying to bring to the surface, and it's your moment to address them. But there's something even more powerful at play here. This moment is sacred, yes, but it's also timely. It's during these early hours when the world is asleep, when everything is still, that your mind can process things that are normally buried in the chaos of everyday life. Your mind is more open to receiving spiritual guidance, more open to truth and clarity. And when you tap into this moment, you are tapping into something that can change the course of your life. You've been given this moment for a reason. You're not awake at 3 a.m. by chance. This is a calling. This is a time for you to pray, to meditate, to listen for divine guidance, and to transform your life. The question is, what are you going to do with this moment? In the next part, I'm going to reveal the hidden meaning behind your personal awakening hour. And trust me, it's deeper than you think. Whether you wake up between 1 a.m. and 2 a.m., 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., or 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., each hour carries with it a unique message and a unique opportunity to grow spiritually. But most importantly, I'm going to show you how to harness the energy of these hours to manifest God's blessings and align yourself with your true purpose. If you've ever felt this divine pull, this feeling that you're on the edge of something greater, it's time to step into it. I'm going to walk you through exactly what to do next. You're not here by accident. The universe is guiding you. You are meant to discover something life-changing, and this moment is just the beginning. Stay tuned, because the next part will reveal the deeper spiritual meanings behind each hour and how you can use them to manifest everything you've ever dreamed of. Now that you understand why 3 a.m. is such a sacred hour, let's delve deeper into what happens when you wake up at different hours throughout the night. Each hour carries its own unique message, its own divine significance, and each hour has the potential to unlock new levels of understanding, spiritual growth, and clarity for you. These hours are not just random. They are divinely orchestrated moments meant to guide you on your journey. Let's begin with the first one. Waking up between 1 o'clock a.m. and 2 o'clock a.m. If this is a time when you find yourself awake, it suggests that you're facing an internal conflict. Your subconscious mind is trying to bring something to the surface, something that's been hidden or ignored. It could be a deep-seated fear, a worry, or a feeling of resentment that you've been suppressing for too long. When you wake up during these hours, it's a sign that your mind is trying to process these emotions. It's time for introspection. Ask yourself, what's bothering me? What am I afraid of? Why am I holding on to these feelings? This hour offers you an opportunity to connect with God in a way that allows you to confront these feelings head on. It's a sacred moment when you can pray, meditate, and ask for clarity. In the Bible, we see how Joseph, the earthly father of Jesus, experienced a similar moment of inner turmoil and conflict. When Joseph learned that Mary was pregnant, he was deeply troubled. He didn't understand what was happening and felt conflicted. But then, in a dream during the night, an angel of the Lord appeared to him and reassured him, telling him not to be afraid and that the child was conceived by the Holy Spirit. The message Joseph received in his dream gave him the clarity he needed to make the right decision and take action without hesitation. He trusted in God's guidance, and as a result, he did exactly what the angel told him to do. In the same way, when you wake up between 1 o'clock a.m. and 2 o'clock a.m., it's a call to trust in the guidance you are receiving, whether it's through dreams, thoughts, or that quiet whisper in your soul. Don't ignore it. This is your moment to pray, to seek God's will, and to ask for the wisdom you need to move forward. God may not speak to you directly in the way he spoke to Joseph, but he is always speaking to us through our thoughts, our hearts, and sometimes through dreams. Meditation and journaling during this time can also be incredibly powerful. If your mind is overwhelmed with emotions, take a moment to journal what's going on in your heart. Write down your feelings, fears, and concerns, and then ask God for clarity and direction. You may not have all the answers immediately, but this is your time to seek and listen. Now, let's move on to the next time frame. Waking up between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m. If you find yourself awake during this hour, it could be a sign that your body or mind is out of balance. This is a time when your physical, mental, and emotional state is vulnerable, and any imbalances can manifest themselves in sleep disturbances. Are you feeling physically drained? Are you struggling with emotional stress or unresolved issues? In traditional Chinese medicine, this hour is associated with the liver, an organ that plays a key role in detoxifying the body and maintaining emotional balance. If you're waking up between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., it may be an indication that your liver is overloaded or that toxins have accumulated in your system. It could also point to unresolved emotional baggage, perhaps anger or resentment that you've been holding on to for too long. The story of King Hezekiah in the Bible offers an example of how prayer and faith can bring healing during times of physical and emotional distress. In the midst of his illness, Hezekiah turned to God in prayer, asking for healing and more time to live. His heartfelt prayer was answered by God, who promised him 15 more years of life. God saw Hezekiah's faith and answered his prayer with healing. When you wake up between 2 a.m. and 3 a.m., it's a powerful opportunity for healing. It's time to focus on restoring balance in your life, physically, emotionally, and spiritually. If you're feeling overwhelmed by stress or struggling with unresolved anger, take this moment to pray for healing. Ask God to help you release any negative emotions and bring peace to your heart. If you've been neglecting your physical health, use this time to reflect on how you can take better care of yourself. This is a moment for self-care, not just physically, but spiritually and emotionally as well. Here's a powerful healing prayer you can use when you wake up at this hour. Lord, I come to you with a heart heavy with worry and pain. You know my struggles, my fears, and my stress. Please heal me in body, mind, and spirit. Help me release the burdens that I carry and fill me with your peace. I trust in your healing power and know that you will provide the strength I need. Thank you for your love, your grace, and your healing presence. Amen. When you pray this prayer, take a moment to breathe deeply and feel the weight of your worries lifting. Allow the peace of God to wash over you and bring balance to your body, mind, and spirit. Trust in the power of prayer because healing begins with faith. Finally, let's move on to the sacred time of 3 a.m. to 4 a.m., the hour of divine revelation. If you find yourself awake during this time, you are at a unique crossroads. This is when the connection between you and the divine is at its most intimate and powerful. In the Bible, we see how Jesus prayed alone in the Garden of Gethsemane during this very hour, seeking strength and clarity from God before facing his darkest hour. In these early morning hours, your soul is wide open, and the guidance you receive can be profound. Jesus knew the weight of his mission, the suffering he would endure, but in those quiet moments of prayer, he found clarity, strength, and peace to continue. When you wake up between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m., this is your chance to connect with God on a deeper level, to seek divine guidance for your life. When you wake up during this sacred hour, take a moment to pray and listen. What do you need clarity on? What are the decisions in your life that you're unsure about? Ask God to give you wisdom and guidance. Trust that in these quiet, still moments, God will reveal the answers you seek. Write down any thoughts, dreams, or feelings that come to you during this time. They could be the divine messages you've been waiting for. Remember, these hours of the night are not just hours. They are moments of transformation, moments when you can access divine power and spiritual insight that can change the course of your life. Use them wisely, because these moments are a gift. As we move deeper into the night, let's now focus on the time frame between 4 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock a.m., a powerful moment that marks a new beginning. If you wake up during these hours, it's a sign that you're ready for transformation, a new chapter in your life. This hour signifies the end of the night and the beginning of a new day, making it a perfect time for renewal. This is not just about waking up. It's about setting intentions and preparing for the day ahead. Your body, mind, and spirit are all in alignment. And this is when you are at your most receptive to the inspiration and clarity that the universe wants to provide you. As the world begins to stir, so does your energy. This is a time when you can reflect on your goals, your dreams, and the changes you want to manifest in your life. In the Bible, the resurrection of Jesus is one of the most powerful symbols of rebirth and new beginnings. It occurred at dawn, when the first light of the day broke through the darkness, marking victory over death and the promise of new life for all humanity. In the same way, when you wake up between 4 o'clock a.m. and 5 o'clock a.m., it's a moment of resurrection for you. It's a time to reflect on your past struggles, release them, and step into a new version of yourself. Ask yourself, what do I want to leave behind? What can I do today that will move me closer to my goals? This is your time to visualize your future and create a plan for the day ahead. Use this time to meditate, pray, or even engage in physical activities like yoga to align your body and mind for the challenges and opportunities that the day will bring. This time is sacred, and it offers you a chance to set the tone for the rest of your day. You have the power to create the life you want, and this moment is the perfect time to make that decision. The morning light is breaking, and with it comes the promise of new possibilities, new growth, and new beginnings. Here's a powerful prayer to say during these early hours as you step into the new day with faith and hope. Lord, as the first light of the morning breaks through the darkness, I come before you with a heart full of gratitude. Thank you for the new day and the new opportunities it brings. I ask that you guide me in all that I do today, helping me to stay focused on my purpose and trust in your plan. May my actions today reflect your love, wisdom, and grace. I surrender my fears and doubts to you, and I walk forward in faith, knowing that you are with me every step of the way. Amen. This prayer is a reminder that with each new day, God is walking with you, guiding your steps and offering the strength and clarity you need to face whatever comes your way. The early hours of the morning are a time when you can fully connect with your spiritual self, setting intentions for the day and aligning yourself with your higher purpose. But how do you make sure that you're truly tapping into the energy of these sacred hours? The key is to slow down, to be still, and to listen. In a world that is constantly moving and filled with distractions, these moments of stillness allow you to hear the quiet whispers of God and your higher self. What is your soul calling out for? What do you truly need to hear in order to move forward? One of the most powerful ways to tap into the energy of these early morning hours is through gratitude. When you wake up at this time, take a moment to acknowledge everything you have: your health, your relationships, your opportunities, your blessings. Gratitude has the power to shift your mindset and open you up to more abundance in all areas of your life. As you sit in the stillness of the morning, reflect on what you've accomplished, what you're grateful for, and what you want to create next. This is your time to create, your time to decide how you want the day to unfold. And as you do this, trust that the universe is on your side, guiding you towards the life you are meant to live. But here's the thing: waking up at 4 o'clock a.m. is not just about feeling good or having a moment of peace. It's a call to action. This is the moment to take inspired action towards your goals. You are being given a divine opportunity to move forward with purpose and determination. Don't let this time slip away. You have the ability to transform your life by using the energy of these early hours to your advantage. Whether it's creating a plan for your career, focusing on your personal growth, or reconnecting with your spiritual path, these early hours offer you the clarity and strength to make it happen. So, what are you going to do with this sacred moment? Will you embrace it and step into the day with purpose? Or will you let it pass by unnoticed? The choice is yours. But know this, you are at a turning point. Every new beginning is a chance to rewrite your story. And today, right now, is the perfect time to take that first step. In the next part of this video, we'll explore even deeper the meaning behind each of these hours and how you can use them to create real transformation in your life. But first, let me ask you this. Are you ready to take action? This is your moment to rise, to step into the fullness of your potential, and to manifest the life you've always dreamed of. Stay tuned, because the best is yet to come. Now, we come to the final sacred hour, between 5 o'clock a.m. and 6 o'clock a.m. If you find yourself awake at this time, it's no coincidence. This hour is a moment of complete transformation and spiritual awakening. It signifies a time of completion and new beginnings. The energy at this hour is potent, full of potential, and ripe for change. You are standing at the threshold of a new dawn, a new opportunity to take charge of your life and your destiny. This is the moment when your mind, body, and spirit align perfectly, and everything you have been working towards comes into focus. It's the time to prepare for the day ahead with a clear vision and a renewed sense of purpose. The energy of the morning brings clarity, and your mind is more receptive to inspiration and guidance. The morning light is a reflection of the potential within you, a promise that today holds limitless possibilities. But what should you do when you wake up during this time? How can you harness this energy to ensure that you take full advantage of it? The first thing you need to do is pause and reflect. Take a deep breath, center yourself, and acknowledge that this moment is divinely orchestrated. This is a powerful time to set your intentions for the day. Ask yourself, what do I want to achieve today? What actions will bring me closer to my higher purpose? This is your moment to tap into your inner wisdom, and you don't need to rush it. Take a few moments to meditate, pray, or visualize the day ahead. Imagine yourself accomplishing your goals, feeling fulfilled, and experiencing deep peace throughout the day. Let this vision be the foundation for your actions today. Remember, every action you take, no matter how small, is building the life you are meant to live. The choices you make in these early hours set the tone for your entire day. Seize the moment and take action with confidence. This is the time to manifest your desires and align your actions with the intentions you've set. In the Bible, we see how Jesus' resurrection symbolizes this very idea: new life, new beginnings. When he rose from the dead, it was the ultimate expression of rebirth and victory over death. His resurrection marked a turning point in history, and it's a symbol for us all that we too can rise. Every morning when you wake up, you have the opportunity to rise again, to leave behind the struggles of yesterday and step into a brighter, more purposeful future. At this hour, the universe is aligned for your success. It's as if everything is in harmony, and all you need to do is take the first step. Whether it's a new project, a personal goal, or a relationship that needs attention, this is the time to act. The universe is waiting for you to step into your power and claim what's rightfully yours. Let's take a moment to think about this. What's holding you back from embracing this new beginning? What is stopping you from stepping into your full potential? This is your moment to break free. Whatever fears, doubts, or uncertainties you have been holding on to, it's time to let them go. Trust that you have the strength, the clarity, and the guidance to move forward with confidence. Here's a prayer you can use to set your intentions for the day and step into your power. Lord, thank you for this new day. Thank you for the gift of life and the opportunity to create something beautiful. I surrender my fears and doubts to you. I ask that you guide me today. Help me to make the right decisions and align my actions with my higher purpose. I trust that you are with me every step of the way, and I am ready to rise to the challenges of this day. Fill me with your peace, your wisdom, and your strength, and let today be a day of transformation and growth. Amen. As you say this prayer, take a moment to feel the energy of the new day. Let it fill you with hope, peace, and confidence. Imagine yourself going through the day with ease, accomplishing everything you set out to do, and feeling a deep sense of fulfillment by the end of it. The key here is to remember that the new day is a gift. It's a chance for you to create the life you want, to grow spiritually, and to manifest the desires of your heart. The energy in these early hours is unlike any other, and it's yours to tap into. Will you take advantage of it? As we wrap up this journey through the sacred hours of the night, remember this: you have the power to transform your life. These hours are not random. They are divine moments meant to guide you, shape you, and help you fulfill your purpose. The universe is always speaking to you, but you have to be open to listening. And when you do, you'll begin to see the magic unfold. This video was only the beginning. You've unlocked a new way of thinking, a new way of living. Now, it's up to you to take what you've learned and make it a reality. Stay connected with the divine, trust in the guidance you've been given, and step boldly into your future. If you've experienced any shifts or insights after watching this video, I encourage you to share them in the comments below. Share your journey with others, and let's create a community of like-minded individuals who are ready to embrace the power of these sacred hours and transform their lives. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs to hear this message. You are not alone on this journey. Together, we can rise. Thank you for watching. Your transformation begins now.